So, I've been using the OURA Ring for 1.5 months and starting to understand where it's useful and where it's not. This is not a technical review or anything like that. It's more about how I feel about the whole OURA Ring. In my opinion, it's cool. And I feel that a lot of other people also feel that it's cool alien technology. But that's kind of like form over function kind of a thing. And some of us are about function. And when it comes to function, it is amazing what they've been able to put into the small thing. If it's trying to compete against a smartwatch, then I feel that the smartwatch always wins. You just place it in here and it starts charging. When it comes to charging the OURA, I have to charge it every once in a week, and that's pretty good. From here you can see what the battery is right now. So if I click there, I can see that it's 56%. And if I want to update the OURA, I feel that they're coming in like every once in a week. I get a new update, and how I update it, I just click there. So there you have it. Takes a couple of minutes to update and we're good to go. Okay, here you go. It's basically sending the information back to the app. Now we know all the information from, and that's what happens every single time I restart the application. It connects to the OURA and pulls all the information in here, and it does it pretty quick, and that's nice. With all the other things that you're gonna buy for your health or your monitoring, most of them are not as seamless as the OURA Ring is, and that's pretty nice. Take this here, put it right here, and I basically forget that it exists. How the app works is simple. On home screen, you have kind of the whole day in one glance. The timeline is here. So if I go left and right, that gives me a different day. And depending on what you have done, it gives you different kind of information. If I want to go deeper, I go into readiness. This is one of the 3 in-depth views. One is readiness, one is sleep, and one is activity. Each one of these has a timeline on the top. As you can see, I can scroll this back and forth, and same over here. The white stuff in the bars means that I have been exercising here, I have been exercising there, and in that sense it's pretty easy for me to see where I have been exercising. So I think when it comes to simplicity, I think the application is pretty nice. It's nicely done. The UI, the UX is really nice, and it is seamless. But I think it's more of a cool thing to have rather than this is going to help me achieve whatever I want to achieve with it. I have been able to look at my own sleep and my sleeping habits, and that's nice. If you really want to fix a problem with your sleeping, then there are other tools that are a lot better at it. Same thing with sports. If you're trying to get statistics about your sports, then this is not the tool for you. So I feel that constantly the readiness score is something, and it doesn't actually impact my life in that way. I'm not gonna wake up in the morning being like, oh, my readiness score is now 90 and I'm gonna go do sports. That's not how I react to it. I don't like the readiness thing. I don't know, it doesn't work for me in any way. So really, the sleep is the only thing that it's pretty good at. And then I think another thing that where OURA does it pretty well is actually the trends. So this is something when it comes to the actual app. When we're dealing with a lot of other apps, they actually don't give you a good way to browse your kind of like your long-term statistics. And I think that's where OURA Ring does it pretty well. So you can kind of see my trend for 1.5 months. And that's not just for deep sleep. It's also like how much REM sleep I'm getting and all these different scores that they're tracking. From a UI and UX perspective, I think this is the good stuff. And this is something that, for instance, Withings does very bad. But when it comes to the actual performance of the device, of, you know, trying to be good at something, I feel that it's kind of good in everything. The question of, is it the best for trying to overcome your sleeping problems? It is not. Is it the best for sports? No, it's not. It's an all-arounder. It's a nice seamless tool. It gives you relatively accurate information. It's an entry-level device that you can get into this health stuff. When it comes to sports, My watch is the device that I'm gonna be picking up every single time. It just does everything a lot better. The sleep score is the only one where the OURA Ring is pretty close to beating the watch. I think it might be slightly better. If you have any more questions about the OURA Ring, please leave them in the comments down below. That's all I have today. If you liked the video, hit like. If you want to subscribe, go ahead. Thank you very much and have a good day.